What if you could cut your audit time by a fifth, reduce duplicated procedures, and achieve more effective results across all ISO standards? Introducing an integrated ISO management system, IMS, could be a viable solution. An IMS helps reduce audit fatigue, lowers costs, and provides your organization with a unified roadmap for performance excellence. However, there are several considerations to keep in mind before moving forward with system integration. Welcome to Wynleigh International's YouTube channel. In this video, we explain how an IMS consolidates various ISO standards into one cohesive framework. You will learn about the benefits of integrated audits, the key steps to achieving IMS certification, and tips for avoiding common pitfalls. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the bell for notifications. An integrated ISO management system consolidates multiple ISO standards, such as ISO 9001 for quality management, ISO 14001 for environmental management, and ISO 45001 for occupational health and safety management, into a single, streamlined system. Instead of managing separate manuals, audits, and corrective actions for each standard, an IMS aligns shared processes like leadership commitment, risk management, and continual improvement, reducing redundancies and improving efficiency. So, why does this matter? Because modern businesses can't afford to deal with inefficiencies. A unified system eliminates duplicated efforts, centralizes risk management, and creates a cohesive approach to conformance and performance across industries, whether it's manufacturing, healthcare, IT, or construction. However, it's important to note that IMS is about integration and not merging. While standards share common structures, specific requirements, such as Clause 8, which deals with operational controls, must still be tailored to the unique aspects of each standard. By integrating ISO standards properly, businesses can enhance governance, improve risk management, and drive sustainable growth, all while maintaining conformance in a structured and effective way. Traditionally, businesses undergo separate audits for each ISO standard, leading to multiple audit schedules, redundant documentation, and higher costs. An integrated certification approach streamlines this by combining audits into a single process, reducing effort and improving efficiency. While you may still receive separate certificates for each standard, many certification bodies conduct integrated audits, examining overlapping processes in one streamlined assessment. This means one audit cycle instead of multiple separate audits, shared internal audits covering all standards, and consolidated surveillance audits to maintain certification. However, for an integrated approach to work, your certification body must have multidisciplinary expertise. If they lack competence in all included standards, your audit could default to parallel assessments, negating the benefits of integration. That's why selecting a well-accredited certification body with the right expertise is crucial. Additionally, audit duration depends on factors such as level of integration and auditor competency, with a well-integrated system reducing audit time by up to 20% compared to separate audits. By choosing the right certification partner and properly structuring your IMS, you can achieve ISO conformance more efficiently, saving time, reducing costs, and reinforcing a culture of continuous improvement. So, why should businesses move toward an integrated ISO management system, IMS, instead of managing multiple separate systems? Let's break it down. Efficiency and cost savings. An IMS reduces duplication, saving time, resources, and effort. Instead of conducting multiple audits, managing separate documents, and training employees on different systems, businesses can integrate these processes. Stronger governance and risk management. A fragmented approach to ISO standards can create gaps in risk management. An IMS offers a centralized risk assessment framework, allowing businesses to identify and address risks and opportunities across operational areas in one system. This allows for better decision-making and alignment of risk and opportunity reviews with strategic business goals. Sustainability and corporate social responsibility. ISO standards align with sustainable development goals, helping businesses tackle climate change, resource efficiency, and community engagement. Improved organizational performance. An IMS embeds conformance into daily operations rather than treating it as a separate obligation. This means cross-departmental objectives, ensuring collaboration between teams, and regular audits that simultaneously assess quality, safety, and environmental performance. Aligned policies and procedures. An IMS ensures consistency across all management systems while respecting the unique requirements of each standard. This prevents businesses from over-prioritizing one standard at the expense of another. Smarter competency building. Employees don't need to become ISO experts in every standard. Instead, they focus on the requirements relevant to their specific roles. This approach makes ISO conformance more practical and easier to adopt within daily workflows. Managing ISO standards independently may seem like a safer option, but it often leads to operational inefficiencies and disengagement. Here's why. Duplicated workload and documentation overload. Without an IMS, teams must mentally consolidate multiple sets of requirements and processes before taking action. This creates siloed operations, increased costs, and reduced efficiency. Audit fatigue and increased costs. Separate audits for each standard mean more time, resources, and complexity, often leading to conformance fatigue. Employee resistance and engagement issues. Overloading employees with disconnected systems can cause confusion and disengagement. They may view the extra work as unnecessary, which can hinder conformance adoption. Let's delve deeper into IMS guiding principles that keep everything running smoothly. 1. Leadership commitment, where top management must set the tone, resourcing the IMS, aligning it with strategic goals, and championing a culture of conformance. 2. Risk-based thinking, which encourages proactive identification of threats and opportunities across all domains: quality, safety, environment, or even information security. 3. A process-based approach, which views tasks as interconnected processes, minimizing duplication and ensuring consistent outcomes. 4. Continual improvement means regular measurement and refining. An IMS mustn't sit static. It should evolve and grow with your business needs. 5. Stakeholder. Engagement considers employees, customers, suppliers, and regulators, so that everyone's expectations and requirements merge into one integrated strategy. 6. Compliance and governance are considered through unified frameworks for legal, regulatory, and industry compliance, which reduces the risk of oversight or non-conformance. So, how do you successfully integrate and certify your ISO management system, IMS? Let's break it down into 6 streamlined steps that make the process clear and actionable. Step 1. Establish your integrated framework. Before integrating multiple ISO standards, you need a solid foundation. This means defining a unified approach that aligns all applicable standards, ensuring no requirements are overlooked or diluted during integration, and getting top management buy-in to drive leadership commitment, policies, and high-level objectives. Step 2. Conduct a gap analysis. A gap analysis helps you assess where you are versus where you need to be. You'll need to first review your existing processes, risks, and documentation across standards. This allows you to identify redundancies and areas where processes can be consolidated. You can then engage with various stakeholders to ensure there is alignment with your operational goals. Step 3. Optimize processes and implement controls. With the gaps identified, it's time to streamline and align processes. Your team will need to map out existing workflows and optimize them for integration. In doing so, they should identify preventive actions to mitigate risks across quality, safety, and environmental concerns. Shared controls can then be implemented to support conformance across multiple standards. Step 4. Build competence and raise awareness. For your IMS to succeed, employees must understand their role in it. This could mean training process owners and employees on IMS principles. You might look at running awareness programs so everyone knows how IMS affects their daily tasks. What is truly vital in this step is that you prepare your team for internal and external audits by ensuring they're confident in their responsibilities. Step 5. Conduct internal audits and management reviews. Before going for certification, you need to verify your system's effectiveness through internal audits and management reviews. The internal audit should assess conformance, identify gaps, and implement corrective actions. Management reviews should evaluate IMS performance, alignment with strategic objectives, and aim to drive continual improvement. Step 6. Certification and continuous improvement. Once your IMS is stable, it's time to enter into the ISO certification audit cycle. This cycle is made up of different audit phases, each ensuring a comprehensive assessment of your management system. The Stage 1 and 2 audits are part of the initial audit phase, which assesses the conformance of the entire management system. This initial certification audit is considered to be year 0 in the ISO certification audit cycle. The Stage 1 audit evaluates documentation and system readiness. The Stage 2 audit assesses real-world implementation and conformance. If you successfully pass Stages 1 and 2, your system is verified as conforming and you will be issued ISO certification. Year 1 and 2 entail a surveillance audit, which confirms ongoing conformance and offers an opportunity for system improvement. Surveillance audits are partial system audits that take place sometime in Year 1 and Year 2 of the certification audit cycle. These audits typically assess ongoing conformance and identify areas for improvement. They're typically smaller than the initial audit and are conducted each year between recertification audits. In Year 3, your system will undergo a recertification audit. This is another comprehensive audit which is used to confirm that the management system continues to meet the standards requirements. After successfully passing your recertification audit, you will receive a new certificate with updated validity dates. Remember that achieving ISO certification isn't the finish line. an integrated management system thrives on continual improvement. Regular audits, strategic reviews, and ongoing process improvements keep your system aligned with business goals and industry standards. While an IMS has clear advantages, businesses must be mindful of a few challenges. Change management. Internal pushback might be a concern when considering that leadership and employees must adapt to new or integrated documentation and reporting processes. Rest assured that in our experience, this is not generally a common challenge. From a human change perspective, an IMS is more readily accepted because its content and language align closely with individuals' familiar points of reference. People already understand how to perform the activities within their processes, so adding a few specific conditions to these processes is much easier to adopt than expecting them to grasp the full complexity of an ISO standard. Learn more about change management in our video Change Management in ISO Explained. Auditing complexities. Be certain that the audit team have the necessary expertise to evaluate all ISO standards included in the integrated management system. Much like having strong internal competency, supplier and certification audit teams should have strong competencies in all ISO standards that are being assessed. Having strong competencies in only one ISO standard could mean that the team favors that set of requirements and outcomes instead of considering the holistic picture. It's important to include members with varied skill sets to cover all bases. An integrated ISO management system streamlines everything from risk assessment to audits, but it requires thoughtful planning, thorough stakeholder engagement, and the right certification partner. Done correctly, IMS provides real improvements in efficiency, compliance, conformance, and strategic alignment. If you're ready to take the next steps, we have a handful of resources to get you started. Check out our full blog post on ISO management system integration, linked below, and be sure to download our guide, How to Prepare for Your IMS Certification Audit. Visit our industry expert directory to find ISO consultants or trainers who can help you implement or refine your IMS. If you're disappointed with your current certification body or looking to combine multiple ISO certificates, contact us to explore transferring your certification to Wynleigh International. Last but not least, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn the bell on for notifications. See you next time.